History often remembers the kings who conquered lands, but it forgets the thinkers who conquered the mind. In the year 872, in a small town called Farab, modern-day Kazakhstan, a boy was born who would eventually be known as the second teacher. The first teacher was Aristotle. This man, Abu Nasr Al-Farabi, was the only one deemed worthy to follow in his footsteps. Al-Farabi didn't start in a palace, he was a traveler. He left his home in search of the greatest library the world had ever known, the House of Wisdom in Baghdad. In Baghdad, Al-Farabi realized something profound. The world was divided by language, but united by logic. He mastered over 70 languages, but he sought the one universal language that could explain everything from the stars to the human soul. He took the complex works of the ancient Greeks and translated them not just into Arabic, but into a system of logic that the Islamic world, and eventually the Western world, could use to build modern science. But Al-Farabi wasn't just a man of books, he was a man of sound. He is credited with inventing or significantly perfecting the Qanun, a stringed instrument still played today. He wrote the great book of music where he argued that music wasn't just art, it was mathematics. He discovered that certain frequencies could heal the mind and body. Legend says he once played a melody so beautiful at a royal court that he made the entire room laugh, then another that made them all cry, and a final one that sent them all to sleep before he quietly slipped away. Stories like Al-Farabi's show us how deep our history truly goes. If you're enjoying this journey through time, make sure you like and subscribe to hear more amazing stories of the thinkers who built our world. His greatest invention wasn't made of wood or strings. It was a blueprint for society. In his famous work, The Virtuous City, Al-Farabi imagined a world where the goal of the state wasn't power or wealth, it was happiness. He argued that a leader must be a philosopher, someone who values truth above ego. He believed that science and religion were two sides of the same coin, both reaching for the same ultimate truth. So why does he matter today? Without Al-Farabi, the works of Aristotle might have been lost to the sands of time. His logic paved the way for the European Renaissance. Great thinkers like Avicenna, Maimonides, and even Thomas Aquinas built their philosophies on the foundation Al-Farabi laid. He taught us that a person's background doesn't define their limit. A boy from a small village in Central Asia could move to Baghdad, master the wisdom of the Greeks, and influence the world for over 1,000 years. In a world that often feels divided, Al-Farabi reminds us that logic, music, and the search for a virtuous city are the bridges that connect us all. He was the second teacher, but perhaps in our search for wisdom, we should treat him as our first guide. Thanks for watching.